Welcome to Effortless Hacks, and today we are going to know 10 essentials hacks everyone should know to survive in the winters no matter where you are. Winter. It's a time of stark beauty, a landscape transformed, but it's also a time when nature shows its teeth. It's unforgiving, relentless. Out here in the wild, it's about respect. Respect for the elements and knowing how to survive when they turn against you. You see, cold is a killer. It creeps in, saps your strength, and before you know it, you're in trouble. But I'm here to tell you, we don't have to be victims. We can thrive even when the mercury plummets with the right knowledge, the right skills. We can turn the odds in our favor. We can not only survive the winter, but conquer it. And in this video, I'm going to share with you my top 10 winter survival hacks. These are the essential skills that could mean the difference between life and death. So, let's get to it. Winter can be harsh and unforgiving, but with the right hacks, you can not only survive, but thrive. Here are the top 10 winter survival hacks you need to know. Out here, staying warm is non-negotiable, and the key is layering. Think of it like building a fortress against the cold. Your base layer, that's your first line of defense. Ditch the cotton, it soaks up sweat and turns against you. Go for wool or synthetic fabrics. They wick moisture away and keep you dry. Next, your insulating layer. This is your bulky stuff. Fleece, down, anything that traps heat. It's like packing on extra insulation in your attic. And finally, your outer shell. This is your shield against the wind and snow. Look for waterproof, breathable materials. This layer takes the brunt of the storm, keeping those inner layers working their magic. So you're caught out in the cold and the temperature's dropping. You need heat and you need it fast. What do? You improvise. Find yourself a large metal can. An old coffee can works a treat. Punch holes around the top rim for ventilation. Now, the fuel. Candles are your friend here. Small tea lights are ideal. They'll burn for hours. Place your candles inside the can, light them up, and watch the magic happen. The heat from the candles will radiate outwards, warming your immediate space. It's a simple trick, but trust me, in a pinch it can be a lifesaver. Winter's not the time for drafty windows and leaky doors. You need to fortify your home against the cold. Think of it as battening down the hatches before a storm. Start with the obvious: windows and doors. Weather stripping is your friend. It's cheap, easy to install, and seals up those sneaky drafts. Next, insulation. Check your attic, your walls, under the floorboards. If it's lacking, beef it up. Insulation is like wearing a thick sweater for your house. And don't forget the curtains. Heavy curtains act like a thermal blanket, trapping heat inside. Close them at night and keep that precious warmth from escaping. Tip 4, emergency car kit, ready for anything. Out here in the wild, we're always prepared. And that means having an emergency car kit ready to go, especially in winter. First up, warmth. Pack extra blankets, hats, gloves. Trust me, you don't want to be caught out in the cold without them. Next, food and water. Non-perishable items are key: energy bars, trail mix, that sort of thing. And always have extra water on hand. Dehydration is a silent killer, even in the cold. A shovel, a flashlight, a first aid kit, these are non-negotiables. And don't forget a way to signal for help. Flares, a whistle, anything to get attention if you need it. Tip 5, hydration, the unsung hero. You might not feel thirsty when it's cold, but trust me, your body needs water. Dehydration is a sneaky one. It can creep up on you without you even realizing it. Carry a reusable water bottle and keep it topped up. Warm drinks are your friend here. Tea, hot chocolate, anything to warm you from the inside out. And listen to your body. If you're feeling thirsty, that's your body's way of telling you it needs fluids. Don't ignore it. Tip 6, snow shelter, building your sanctuary. Caught in a blizzard? Don't panic. With a bit of know-how, you can build yourself a snow shelter. It's not the Ritz, but it'll protect you from the elements. Look for a drift of snow, the bigger the better. Start digging, creating a tunnel-like entrance. The key is to build small, just big enough for you to fit comfortably. Pack the snow down as you go. This will make it stronger and more windproof. And create a small ventilation hole at the top to let fresh air in. Tip 7, hand warmers, small but mighty. Cold hands can be a real problem, making it difficult to perform even the simplest tasks. That's where hand warmers come in. You can buy disposable ones. but in a pinch, you can make your own. Just fill a Ziploc bag with rice, microwave it for a minute, and voila, instant warmth. Another trick is to use chemical hand warmers. These little packets work wonders. Just snap them, shake them, and tuck them into your gloves. Tip 8. Dry feet, warm body. Keeping your feet dry is crucial in cold weather. Wet feet mean cold feet, and that's a recipe for frostbite. Invest in a good pair of waterproof boots, and make sure your socks are up to the task. Wool socks are ideal. They wick away moisture and keep your feet warm. If your boots do get wet, stuff them with newspaper overnight. It'll absorb the moisture and help them dry out faster. Tip 9. Fire starter. Mastering the flame. Fire. It's more than just warmth, it's a beacon of hope. But starting a fire in the snow can be tricky. First, gather your tinder. Look for dry, fluffy material birch bark, cotton balls soaked in petroleum jelly, even drier lint works. Next, your kindling. Small, dry twigs are what you're after. Gradually increase the size of your wood as the fire catches. And remember, wind is your enemy. Build a windbreak around your fire to protect it and give it the best chance of survival. Tip 10. Frostbite and hypothermia. Know your enemy. Out here, knowledge is your greatest weapon, and that means knowing the signs of frostbite and hypothermia. Frostbite affects your extremities, fingers, toes, nose, ears. The skin turns white or grayish-yellow, and it feels numb. If you suspect frostbite, seek medical attention immediately. Hypothermia is when your body temperature drops dangerously low. Confusion, slurred speech, uncontrollable shivering, these are all red flags. Get to a warm place, remove wet clothing, and seek medical help. There you have it, my top 10 winter survival hacks. Remember, out here, it's not about brute force, it's about being smart, being resourceful, and always being prepared. With these skills in your arsenal, you're ready to face whatever winter throws at you. So get out there, embrace the cold, and remember, survival is an attitude. Stay warm, stay safe, and I'll see you on the next adventure. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more survival tips. With these hacks, you're now prepared to face the winter head-on. Stay safe, stay warm, and remember, preparation is key. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more survival tips.